tap. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. A first carry from a collegiate star here in Wisconsin. It's Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37. You look at this Packers defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
The Colts send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression, jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 19-yard line.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
He was brought down at the 26.
This defense for the Colts, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Shreds the tackle. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Richardson out of the shotgun. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Here's Herbert. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
Jake Moody on for the field goal.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they're certainly playing their best football of the year.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped how the guy can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Richardson off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Play action. Now Richardson. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, they haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him.
Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And he missed it. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Now he's going to step up and run. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Play action. It's Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Colts 32-yard line.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
At the 8-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. This will be caught just inside the 10. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Now he'll tuck this and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over this.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. What a great play there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the result, a Green Bay score. Gets past one man. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Looking to put a drive together.
70.
Richardson looking to throw this. Quick slant to Brown. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Let's go now.
Second and 7.
Here's Richardson to throw. So they get a traffic there, and that's complete. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The Colts on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. QB sneak, Richardson. And he is going to have a Colts first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
A pickup is 2 yards.
After running it, now Richardson will throw it. Now to the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 24 more yards. That's another Colts.
Richardson working from the gun. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
First and goal at the 6-yard
line.
On the ground, DJ Giddens. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try to help against the run.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. Jonathan Taylor, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was all finished off by the Jonathan Taylor touchdown catch. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Packers now to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10.
Set.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Now he'll throw deep left side. Touchdown, Packers! A big play there. 68 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Moody good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Colts now are ready to get the football back. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. He's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And it's tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. QB sneak, Richardson. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down.
Get it.
A gain of 1 yard.
Richardson looking to throw. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the try here for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Set.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to speed things up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard
Herbert.
line.
Right, and that's complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts' 22-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
22-yard line.
Let's go.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
Come on. Hit.
A final shot before the half, Richardson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. McClain. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His third touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. As his guys are able to extend their lead. And he's got it. So they try for two, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Working to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
And Richardson back to throw it. A short one there, caught by Warren. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up second down. Now it's Richardson. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Richardson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Colts send out their punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set. What is it?
Up the middle they go. McClain. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
380. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. McClain. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. But these Packers and these Packer fans really thrive with the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Jake Moody on for the field goal.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take them. Richardson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Here's covered by Xavier McKinney.
Back to throw again. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
What is it?
Now a handoff as they run left side. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Herbert now. And he will find his man on the outside. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Herbert. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he'll return this one all the way onto the... They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Colts 43-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. So that'll bring up 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
25-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. McClain looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A 1-yard gain.
3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. McClain. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. And they won't run a play here. No victory formation. They will indeed try to get 3 more.
A 38-yard.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And this is caught. It's Brown. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
First down. A gain of 19 yards.
Here's Richardson to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all 0 showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
And it's incomplete. It was an exercise in futility anyway. It doesn't affect the final outcome, and this one's over. So they tried to tack on 2 more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2 points on the board, make the score look a little bit better. Maybe they wanted to run a 2-point conversion just to see what they had. Who knows? But it just wasn't necessary.
So for the Packers, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Colts, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.